Good morning. It is, I had to think about it, Monday, July 1st. We are 90 days out from September 29th. And we are starting a new, it feels clunky because we're going into this holiday week and people are away or some people are here, but then you're going to peace out on probably Wednesday around 12 when people are going to hang it up, I think, to get into the weekend. I don't know what I did to my shoulder, but it just twitched. You know when you're tired and your eyelid flaps a little bit? I think that's what my shoulder just did, but I'm not really sure. I'm just falling apart. Anyway, we are 90 days out from September 29th. The DTD2 is rolling over nonetheless, whether you are jumping into a business week or if you're on vacation. Every quarter we roll the DTD2, so we're back to the first week. It's 13 weeks long. We're back to A and W for your calls, texting your ends. And that starts today, July 1st, if you can believe it. Don't forget now, 90 days out from September 29th, but really, because in a couple days, like even before we leave, definitely Friday, when I get back on Friday from the holiday, Friday morning, we're going to be talking about the fact that we're into October, right? So we are perilously close. Actually, Wednesday we'll be doing it. I apologize. Wednesday morning, we'll be talking about October 1st activities. So, just be clear about that. We are always, 90 days out. And what that means when we hit this halftime, we just did the business planning clinic last Thursday. We've got 6 months left in the year. Yes, really 90 days to get stuff under contract because anything you're doing in the next 90 days between now and October 1st is going to close between October 1st and December 31st. So that's why we're always talking about that, reminding you who you should be talking to, calling your A's and W's, texting your N's. The schedule today, relatively light. We are here for, of course, Fight Club. Fight Club is Tuesday, and that's tomorrow. What I was going to say is we are here this morning. You've got the morning to yourself. Ignite wrapped up mid-June, so we protect the mornings for lead generation, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. When you're not in Ignite or when Ignite's not happening, we want Monday through Friday really to be 9 to 11. Everyone should be doing anything they can to get their next piece of business. Gary says it all the time. There's a note on Gary's desk that says, if it is not my one thing, it is just a distraction. Another way to say that is there's nothing more important than getting new business. The business that you have is not more important than getting the next piece of business because the systems and the models that you have in place to conduct the business that you have will take care of that for you. And with the leverage that we have, with all the tools and the systems and the relationships around us, getting that next piece of business is most important. So that's going on, of course, all morning. And then Ask the Brokers, 1 o'clock today, kellertv.com. Ask the Brokers. Your chance on Mondays and Fridays, really, at 1 o'clock. Essential Forms on Fridays. Mondays, we do Ask the Broker. And it's town hall style. You go to Keller TV, you've got your brokers there. They're answering questions for you. They might be talking about something that they just dealt with in a very veiled way, of course. We don't use names to protect the innocent. It's an opportunity to have access to your brokers. If you've got questions that came up over the weekend, it's a great time to do it. Not that the brokers aren't available to you to answer questions when you need them, but that's why we do this on Monday at 1. Ask the Brokers on kellertv.com. And then really we're shutting it down at 2 o'clock over at the Lobster on the Rough in York. We are celebrating our 20th birthday. It was 20 years ago today that Nate opened KWCLM. At that point, it was just Keller Williams Coastal Realty. And we were over on Islington Street. As the story goes, which I enjoy because his conversion wasn't great that day. You have to understand this whole entire process. It's Nate ultimately deciding that he's going to go check these guys out, and he goes down to Texas and he goes to this class called FSO, Franchise Systems Orientation, and gets home and empties his piggy banks and gets the money together to open up the franchise. And he's having conversations with people all over the seacoast about what he's going to do and asking people to come play with him. And I believe the way the math goes, I think 30-ish people said they were coming, and somewhere around 15 did, which actually is quite stunning because it's a brand new thing. Who knows what's going on? And that was over on Islington Street. If you remember the office that we were in before we moved here in the fall of 13, just a really massive undertaking. And everything that Nate has brought together for all of us to enjoy over the last 20 years is pretty stunning. So a chance to hang out with him, a chance to hang out with everyone who's going to be there, quite honestly. Lobster in the Rough today at 2 o'clock. I do believe the tickets may be sold out at this point because we did have a head count, obviously. It's not the largest place in the world. But that's going on today. That's 2 o'clock today. So if you have an opportunity to be there, if you are going to be there, we look forward to seeing you to celebrate the 20th birthday of KWCLM and what Nate's initial hard work has flourished into is pretty cool. And it's a great time to stop down and celebrate that with him. That's 2 to 5 today, Lobster in the Rough. If you are not heading that direction, it's Make Money Mondays. That's at 2 o'clock. The link for that for the regional call is in the morning news. And the other things to be aware of this week, obviously we're closed on Thursday for the 4th. And we are into transmittal. Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday are the 3 days for transmittal. The first 3 business days of the month, we have to send our data down to Texas to make sure we tell our June story to Gary. So profit share works, so everything works. So if you're getting your deals in, can't tell you, get them in quick. Make sure you're getting your deals in, getting your paperwork in, so we can get those closed out for you because transmittal is happening right now, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. If I can help with anything, please let me know. It is 603-834-2856. You can also book my face at meetwithcoach.com. I'll see you in and around the market center and on the internet. If you're off this week or you're heading out to have a great holiday, please be safe because these holidays always bring out some of the, we call it amateur night, right? Some of the people that probably shouldn't be on the road after celebrating might be on the road. So be safe out there on the roads. And maybe I'll see you this afternoon at Lobster in the Rough. Take care.